Hi everyone, mole concept introduction. I am going to give you first topic of the 11th class NCERT and one of the basic topic of the physical chemistry is the mole concept. So in the current lecture, I'll like to tell about the what is the meaning of mole and how it is to be applied for the elements as well as the compounds. Simple thing, introductory things, but useful things I'll try to explain. See, mole is the unit of amount of substance. It's a SI unit of the amount of substance, mole. And as we know, on the basis of chemical properties, we can state matter is either pure substance or impure substance. Again, pure substances are of the two types. They are either elements or compounds. The term mole we are going to apply for the elements as well as compounds too. Okay. In a day-to-day life, we use the word dozen. Okay, na? So the dozen in a market, dozen stands for, or everywhere the dozen stands for 12. Okay, na? It may be for 12, 1 dozen banana, 1 dozen chalks, or 1 dozen something else, duster, cell phone, and many more things. So dozen is a general term, and 1 dozen means 12. Okay, let me write here 1 dozen is nothing but the 12. In the same way, 1 mole means how much? 1 mole is nothing but the 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. This is the Avogadro's number. This number is known as the Avogadro's number, and that is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. Okay, this much big number, because we have considered something as a standard one. Okay, na? For the measurement of mass, we considered kilogram is a standard unit. In the same way, for the measurement of length, meter, certain distance, we call it as a, this is a 1 meter distance. So 1 mole means how much? 1 mole means 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles. So one may ask, sir, why this number only gets selected? Because carbon is a reference element. Most of the elements, most of the substances consist of the carbon. Carbon is a common reference element, and it is a reference element, common element worldwide, and it is considered as a reference element. So in case of the carbon, the major isotope of carbon is C12, okay, with the atomic mass of the 12, okay, which consists of 6 protons and 6 neutrons. That's the C12 atom. Now here 1/12 mass of C12 atom, we call it as a 1 AMU. Okay, now this is the one thing, 1/12 mass of C12 atom, this is the 1 AMU. But I was explaining about the mole. Mole means what? The mole is nothing but the amount of the particles, number of particles which are present in 12 gram of carbon. Okay, na? Which is having the atomic weight of 12. So 12 gram of the carbon, practically suppose we took the 12 gram of the carbon, okay, and that carbon, all these atoms of the carbon having the atomic mass 12. So how much atoms of carbon are present in it? The number of atoms of carbon present in it are the 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So based on that, the standard reference value of the this Avogadro's number, okay, now our mole number is taken as a 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So what is mole? Mole is nothing but the amount of particles equal to the particles, number of particles which are present in 12 gram of the carbon. Okay, na? 12 gram of the carbon consists of these much particles. These much particles means these much atoms. And if same number of the particles, if they are present in a given substance, it may be SO2, H2O, it may be anything other, element or compound. So if it consists of these much particle, we call it as a 1 mole substance. Okay. Now here, let's see, as just it is told, pure substances are either elements, okay, or compounds. So for the elements, what we can state, let's have an example of lithium. Okay, so 1 mole of lithium equals to 1 gram atom of lithium. So mole is nothing but the gram atom. Understood? Mole means gram atom. So इसका नाम दिया है ना, one student may have a certain name in a classroom. Okay na? In a home, that student may be known by the another name. Friends and relatives, they may call by the another name. In the same way, mole is also known as the gram atom. But if the substance is element, okay students, all we know 118 elements, their confirmation is given by the IUPAC. Okay na? Total number of elements known to scientific world are the 118, like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and so on so 1 mole of lithium is the 1 gram atom of lithium. Okay na? Don't consider that 1 gram 1 atom. No, it is just similar to the phrase mole means gram atom when the substance is element. 1 mole of lithium is equal to 1 gram atom of lithium is equal to, what is the atomic mass of lithium? Atomic mass of lithium is 7, means 7 gram of the lithium. Practically we should have a 7 gram of the lithium, and which consists of how many particles? 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 particles. Actually lithium is element, and for the elements, particle of the element, we should call it as an atom. So 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of lithium. These much atoms of the lithium are there. Okay now, and we may call it as a gram atomic weight of the lithium also. Okay now, 7 gram lithium means that is the 1 mole of lithium, which is also known as the gram atomic weight of the lithium. So while solving the numericals, firstly try to make the such a statement. Okay now, so they may give 1 mole of lithium, they may give 2 mole of lithium weighs how much? So we know that 1 mole weighs 7 gram, so 2 mole will weighs 7 into 2, 14 grams. Otherwise they will give 70 gram of lithium we have. So how much molecules of the lithium we have? So how much atoms of lithium we have? So 7 gram means these much atoms. 70 gram means what? Whatever the number of atoms in 1 mole, we should multiply it by 10. Okay na? So it will become number of atoms in the 70 gram of that lithium. Okay, student, I hope you are copying the things with me. Now let me tell you the example of that gaseous element. Okay, for example, 1 mole of a helium. How we can make a statement for it? 1 mole of helium is nothing but the 1 gram atom of helium, which is equal to what is the atomic mass of helium? It's a 4 gram of the helium, which is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 atoms of helium, and which is equal to what? Which is nothing but the gram atomic weight of the helium. Okay now, 1 gram atomic weight of the helium, that is the 4 gram. Okay now, only the words are get different. Okay now, say for example, one individual may be known by the different names. So mole is known as gram atom, which is also known as gram atomic weight, which is equal to the weight of substance in gram equal to its atomic weight, and it consists of the particles equal to these particles we have written already. Now student, let me add one thing here. What? Helium is gaseous substance. Yeah, correct, it's a gaseous substance and it's a gaseous element. So for the gases, one law is given. Okay na, Avogadro's law. That law states that equal volume of all gases consist of the equal number of the particles. Okay na, here it means what? 1 mole of any gas. Okay na, another statement of that Avogadro's law is 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.4 liter volume. So 1 mole of any gas, now we are talking about the helium, it will occupy how much volume? 22.4 liter volume at a STP. STP का मतलब standard temperature pressure condition, 0 degree Celsius temperature, 1 atmospheric pressure. So under the standard condition, 1 mole of helium means 4 gram of helium having these much helium atoms, and it will occupy the 22.4 liter volume. Okay na, once we understood this, so remaining part is easy. Okay now, we have to do a comparison. Okay, separately we will try to see the problems too. Now this is about the elements, and what are the another types of the pure substances? pure substances, another type are the compounds. Okay, compounds are the another type of the pure substances. Yeah. Now about the compounds, here we can write 1 mole of, which example of compound we should take? Let's take an example of the universal solvent, water. 1 mole of water equal to 1 gram molecule of water, and which is equal to 18 gram water. Let me write the statement first of all, and it's an easy one and I'll explain it too. Here, which is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 water molecules, and okay, which is equal to gram molecular weight of the water. Very easy, students. Now second type of the pure substances we started, these are nothing but the compounds. Okay, and I am taking the example of water. 1 mole of water equal to 1 gram molecule of water. Now mole is equal to gram molecule. Okay, now we are talking about the compounds. Mole is the gram molecule when, if we are talking about the compound. Okay, 1 mole of water is 1 gram molecule of water, and which is nothing but the 18 gram of water. Already all we know, H2O, 2 hydrogen, hydrogen atomic weight 1, 2 hydrogen weighs 1 plus 1 2, oxygen atomic weight 16, 16 plus 2 it is 18. Okay now, so 18 is the atomic weight of the water, sorry, 18 is the molecular weight of the water. So 18 gram water is nothing but the 1 mole water, and mole is nothing but these much particles. What is the smallest particle of compound? Smallest particle of compound is molecule. So these much molecules we have here, and this 18 gram water is also known as the gram molecular weight of the water. Okay, now let me take the last example. Today's last example is of gas carbon dioxide. All we are the producers of the carbon dioxide, isn't it? Inhaling oxygen, exhaling carbon dioxide, and combustion of fuel also produces the carbon dioxide. 1 mole of the carbon dioxide, okay, is nothing but the 1 gram molecule of the carbon dioxide, and which is nothing but the 44 gram of the carbon dioxide. How this 44 came? Carbon atomic weight 12, oxygen atomic weight 16. So single carbon 12 plus 2 oxygen 16 plus 16 32. So 32 plus 12, answer is 44. 44 is the molecular mass of carbon dioxide. 44 gram of the carbon dioxide is nothing but the 1 mole carbon dioxide. It consists of 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 carbon dioxide molecules, and that is the gram molecular weight of the carbon dioxide. This is the gram molecular weight of the carbon dioxide. Okay, and now just we added in case of elements. In the same way, one thing we are going to add here, that is the carbon dioxide is a gas, and Avogadro's law states that 1 mole of any gas occupies 22.4 liter volume at STP. So that 1 mole of carbon dioxide occupies 22.4 liter volume. Okay, now at the STP. Okay, students, it's adequate as a part of introduction. Okay, bye. Thanks a lot for watching.